It's Terry and Rosie here from Washington Courthouse on Friday the 26th, I believe. I'm going to ride my bike around a little bit and get you to see that because it's kind of hard to film yourself. So Rosie here is going to assist me with that. So it's a beautiful day out here. So I'm going to be riding the Trikes 700. It's a 4,000 watt system that is capable of 46 miles an hour when needed, although we tend to ride 15 to 30 most of the time. We enjoy it being more bicycle-ish than something else, so but it is capable of top speeds in the mid 40s. So and we're up here at this beautiful train engine, the Chesapeake, Ohio engine and back car, and there's also a caboose on the other side. You can barely see it. There's a little orangish red caboose. So it's a beautiful display. If you ever get up here in Washington Courthouse, check it out. It's at one of the local parks here. So with that in mind, I'm going to get on the bike, and Rosie here is going to shoot some videos. She may or may not say something to you, so I'll ride around. So I'm going to do a quick flyby for a couple minutes and let you enjoy that, okay? Here's Rosie. So you can say a few words that might be helpful.
So that's Terry. He's trying how powerful is his bike. There he is. There. So that's my Trikes 700 with a Crystalite hub motor from HPC Cycles, 4,000 watt Crystalite controller, and I got some Grintech batteries on there. They're 21,700 cells, 24.5 amp hours, and I've got 2 of them, so double all that. I think in total it's got about
3,700 watt hours with burst up to 7,000 watts capable of producing. So anyhow, you can see the grass stuck all over the rear tire, so just wanted to do a little, hopefully I didn't lose nothing. My pack was unzipped, so sorry for the poor camera work. So just wanted to, nice to have somebody be able to hold the camera and film you while you ride. So Rosie, we both had the same days off this week, so we were able to get together. So go for a little ride. We're going out tomorrow to Bell Fountain, Ohio. So anyhow, that's what's possible. Some of the stuff that's possible on these bikes. They pretty much eliminate hills, go anywhere, lots of fun. As you can see in the donuts, do the same thing in the snow. So you can go out and slip slide and up and down the parking lots and grass. About the most I've went through of this is with the small wheels on. It's probably around 4 inches. You might get 5, but 3 and under is very easy typically, especially if it's powdered snow or something. But I've got about 3.5, 4 inches of ground clearance, so that's the reason why the total, I suppose, if you have it up higher, you could go a little further. Although I rode my friend Charles, he's got a ice fat trike recumbent. He's got a 2,500 watt BHS HD motor on that from Bafang, and I didn't really find it went any better, even though it's designed for that kind of stuff. It's didn't really. I find the bigger wheels kind of made a little unstable and not quite as fast. I thought mine was a little bit, well, a lot better handling and stuff, just promoted more confidence. So, and plus mine, I built these trikes from scratch. So I just get the trike and then order all the, strip it down and put the motors and things on it. And different wheels. It's got aftermarket wheels from Australia, Mr. Recumbent. So I bought the rims and tires from him. His stuff's called True Blue, TRUBLU. So I got his new tires and rims. They're a lot wider than a standard cat trike rim, so they really let you corner much more aggressively. Mine's also built up with just running a signal speed, because with these hub motors and the kind of power they have, you really don't need gearing per se, because I can pedal at 5-10 miles an hour all the way up to the mid 40s. I have an 82 front ring, and I have an 11 on this D&P freewheel. So I just lock it in the 11 and then pull the boom out and to tighten the chain and keep the chain tight. So that's how I keep the chain tension. So there's no shifting on this. There's no rear derailleur to snag or get in the way, because often with these 20-inch wheels in the back here, the derailleur is very close to the ground, although I always ran short cages, and which still gave you 2 or 3 inches or more, probably 4 inches. So that's what I ran when I had gearing on this. At one time it was geared, but as I got up to the 72 volt and the higher wattage, I find the gearing's not really needed. There's probably no hill in the state.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. This is Rosie and Terry in Ohio.
We're in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. So that's our area that we like to ride at. Thank you for that, Rosie. So we'll post this, and so her friends and family back in the Philippines, that's where she's from, and that's why the connection to the channels, the Philippine journey. So we're contemplating and trying to end up there someday and finish our lives there. So right now we're in Ohio and just sharing our interest in the business I'm in, which is landscaping, and some of our many activities, which is hiking and these electric bikes now. So yeah, all right, so that's what we're doing now. So that's therefore the journey and adventure part. So if you'd like to see more of these type of videos, just let me know what you like to see. So I just wanted to display what a 4,000 watt trike can do, and so you can kind of see it in the grass. Now on pavement it will begin to spin the tire just a little bit, but these Maxxis hookworms have quite a bit of traction. They're 406 20-inch and they're like 2.0 size, so approximately 2 inches. And then I'm running a Stranger XLT rim. It's like 42, 43 millimeters, very wide. Again, I find on Trikes a little wider tire and a little wider rim gives you a lot more stability. So you can see when I was doing donuts in the grass, very stable and lowers the center of gravity, so much better cornering. If I was on a 700C rear wheel, which is what the trike came with, yeah, you could do it, but you'd either possibly break, taco the wheel much more readily to do that, or flip it. So you have to have a little more skill and luck. So, but these smaller wheels, and I've got 36 spoke in the back. I typically run 13 to 12 gauge, and in the front I have 14 gauge. These are 32, and I have both 32 and 36. These are the Hope Pro 4s I just got, so they're 2022 hubs. So yeah, so that's the walk around. Then I've got a KMX fender on there. So if you have any questions, and what I use to stabilize or give this back, I don't really have a torque arm, but I've designed these and had them custom machined at a shop. So the silver part fits in the cat trike dropouts and is bolted in. Plus on the other side it has holes that go into the cat trike frame, so it supports the stiffens up the rear end and holds the axle on the hub drive. So to date I've got about 20,000 miles and have not had any problems with it. So it's still somewhat experimental and I'm the guinea pig, but so far so good. So I ride fairly aggressive, and like I said, it is 4,000 watt 72 volt system, so very powerful. I keep the controller here in this bag over here and then run the wires out underneath. So I just think it makes everything look real clean, and it doesn't have any problem overheating to date. So I've been riding all summer and not had any issues with it. So anyhow, there's Rosie. She's anxious to get going. She's getting ready to take off. I don't know if she wants to go through the yard and do any donuts, or
No.
you want to loop again or not.
No, thank you. That's enough.
She's fine. She's bent on going home. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope to take you on many more of episodes of our journeys and share our interest with you all and take you with us, and as we experience different things on our way to the Philippines or something, that we will share them as we get ready to go, and that's comes about. So thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon, and we'll catch y'all later. Thank you.
Bye.